Hello students, you are welcome in Statistics chapter 15 of NCERT part 6. We were talking of coefficient of variance in the last part, and that is exercise 15.3. So today it is third question of that exercise. Now analysis of monthly wages for the two firms A and B that are given in the question. This is statement. So for firm A and firm B, number of wage earners, these are the data, mean of monthly wages for A and B respectively, variance for A and variance for B. The question is which firm A or B pays a larger amount. Second part, it is asked which firm shows greater variability. When it is the question of variability, it means it is based on coefficient of variance. So we will calculate coefficient of variance for A and B, and then we will decide which shows greater variability or which is more variable, that is same thing. Now for firm A, so we are given number of wage earners 586, mean wages, mean that is average wages 5253, it is given in the statement. Now total amount paid, mean wage that is the average wages that is paid to the worker, this is the amount in rupees. Total amount paid will be this average multiplied by total wage earners, and you will calculate, this is the figure. Then we are given variance, it is 100. So we need standard deviation for coefficient of variance. So square root of variance, standard deviation is square root of variance, and it is 10. Now calculate coefficient of variance. The values are given, so calculate coefficient of variance. So standard deviation upon mean into 100, and it is 0.19 after calculation. Similarly, you calculate for B. Number of wage earners, this time it is 648. Mean is same. Amount paid will be product of these two. This is the product. And then you calculate standard deviation using variance. Variance is 121, so standard deviation will be square root of variance, that is 11. Calculate coefficient of variance using this formula, and it will be 0.21. Now monthly wages for A, this is the figure, and monthly wages for B, so you can compare. So monthly wages for B is greater. Similarly, coefficient of variance for firm A, we have calculated 0.19. Coefficient of variance for firm B is 0.21, because coefficient of variance for B is greater, so that's why B shows greater variability, or B is more variable. So this was question 3. I hope it is clear. Now move on to the next question. This is question number 4. Now which team is more consistent? More consistent, that is also based on the coefficient of variance. So the observation with the less coefficient of variance will be consistent. So this is for team A, this is the data given, xi and corresponding fi. To find out coefficient of variance, we need fixi and fixi square. So you calculate and then find out mean using this formula. Find standard deviation, this is the formula. So mean is 2 after calculation. Standard deviation is 1.095 after calculation. And then find coefficient of variance using this formula, and it is 54.75. For team B, we are given mean is 2, standard deviation is 1.25. So there is no need of these calculations. So we are given direct values. So calculate coefficient of variance using this formula, and it is 62.5. Now you observe coefficient of variance. So coefficient of variance for team B is greater, and coefficient of variance for team A is less than B. So that's why the observation A, that is more consistent. So team A is more consistent. I hope it is clear. Now question number 5. Data related to length x and weight y for 50 products, that is given as summation of xi, summation of xi square, similarly summation of yi and summation of yi square. You have to tell which is more variable. So number of observation, it is 50. So for calculate mean, first of all, so mean is summation of xi upon 50 and it is 4.24. Then calculate standard deviation for x. This is the formula for standard deviation, xi square upon n summation of xi square minus summation of xi upon n whole square. This is the value of x bar. So we can also use x bar in this place. So that is also correct. So now you put values and calculate. The values are given here. It will be 0.28 after calculation. Then calculate coefficient of variance. It is using the formula standard deviation upon mean multiplied by 100. Put values and calculate. It will be 6.6. Same you have to do for observation y. Calculate mean summation of yi. This is the value given to us, divided by n number of observation, it is 50, so 5.22. Calculate standard deviation for y using the formula and it will be 1.38 after calculation. Now calculate coefficient of variance, standard deviation upon mean into 100 and it will be 26.4. So you observe the coefficient of variance for the two and clearly this is greater. So it means observation y or weight, that is more variable. So coefficient of y is greater for y, so that's why y is more variable. That's all for today. You try all the questions of this exercise. Thank you.